According to the American Diabetes Association, 25 million people have diabetes, and 7 million more do, but they have no clue. I stand here before you as one of those 25 million, except the difference is I have type 2, which means I can do something about it. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and thought, man, I'm getting overweight? Or why am I so tired all the time? Or I wake up at least once during the night to go to the bathroom? Well, these are all great reasons why you should be proactive in the fight against diabetes, even if you haven't been diagnosed yet. Yet being the key word. We can do something against this epidemic if we work together by losing weight in a variety of ways, including diet and exercise, while knowing the effects they have on our body's insulin, our muscles, our glucose levels, and how it'll help us to get off the medication that we're currently taking. So what are the different ways that we can lose weight to control our type 2 diabetes? Well, diet is one way that we can help to cut the pounds. So how many of you have tried a diet and failed? I know I have. There's just so many different kinds out there. There's counting calories, watching your carbs. She tried a diet, it worked for her. But she tried the same diet, but had no good outcome. So how do you know where to start and which diet's right for your body and your diabetes? A good way to start is knowing what kind of foods are good for your diet and good for your type 2 diabetes, such as eating foods such as fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, fish that have the omega-3s, and using canola oil instead of the others for cooking. Now, when you're working on your diet, about 50 to 55% should be carbohydrates, 30% should be fat, because you don't want to cut fat completely out, and 10 to 15% should be protein. Now, portion control, or our serving size, is the next area that we all could work on. Sitting down at the dinner table, and my favorite food that I like to pile on is the mashed potatoes. But we need to control ourselves and have smaller servings in every area, except maybe our fruits and vegetables. We can go ahead and have as much of those as we'd like. But if we cut back and slow down, then maybe by the time we're done eating, we'll have given our body time to digest the foods we've eaten, and we won't have to go back for seconds. It's amazing to me that why so many of us are overweight. You go out, and everywhere you look, people are trying to give us more. You go to McDonald's, it's super size. Burger King, king size. You go to the grocery store, and you can see 50% more free on all the processed foods we have. And you also can't even afford to buy the fresh fruits and vegetables, especially if it's the wrong time of year. So it's a wonder why we are all the way we are. If we'd make it easier, it's just starting community gardens where we all come together to make it a healthier lifestyle for everyone. Exercise is just as important to lowering your glucose levels if you want to achieve a healthy weight. Exercise is easy as taking a walk around the block, or playing with the kids, or dancing to your favorite music, or for us moms, it could be cleaning house. So next time you're scrubbing the bathroom walls, put a little effort into it. You're burning those extra calories. Just every little bit helps. The exercise we choose to start, it doesn't have to be extreme. So, we're going to build our endurance over time. The first time we walk around the house. And the next day, we're going to walk around the house again. Oh, maybe the third time, maybe we'll go ahead and walk around twice. Okay? Exercise is like anything new. You don't want to overdo it, because if you do, you're sure to fail. Have you tried a workout video, and then by the time you were done, or halfway through it, and it was way too much, and you never did that video again, did you? That's what I'm talking about. They make those videos for people that are already in shape. So, small goals and small changes are what we're looking for. Finally, by combining both a healthier diet and exercise, you can achieve the required weight loss needed to see the results that can lower your blood glucose levels. Maybe even enough to eliminate the medicine you're currently taking. The average person consumes a 2,000 calorie diet. So, by slightly changing what we eat and starting to walk every day, we can easily achieve our goal of losing 1 to 2 pounds per week. Because remember, losing any more than that can be dangerous, even if you're not a diabetic. Now, an easy way to do this is by tracking it, either on an app on your phone or the old-fashioned way, writing it down in a journal. Now, the reason I like doing it on your phone is because there's so many different ways to get it accurate. You can track it by looking it up by food, by where you bought it, by what restaurant you're at, or just by scanning the barcode. I mean, that's amazing. They didn't used to have that. Now, I've lost 20 pounds since I found out last June that I have type 2 diabetes. Now, all I did was cut out pop and candy. And now when I say candy, I mean anything that I know is full of sugar, such as that donut sitting right over there that's full of sugar. So, a multi-center clinical research study called the Diabetes Prevention Program found that people at risk for diabetes could prevent it by weight loss and physical activity, and that their risk was reduced by 58%. That's just amazing. I wish I would have known this when I found out that I had gestational diabetes. There's just too many things to remember when it comes to diet, exercise, and diabetes. So remember, small changes, set small goals, and every little bit helps. So whether it's watching what you eat and taking a walk every day, you're changing your blood sugar levels and getting your weight down one bit at a time. So, how are the effects of exercise and weight loss good for your type 2 diabetes? Well, exercise and weight loss help your body to process insulin better while improving how your muscles use glucose, which is what your body uses for energy from the foods that you eat. Studies in 2003 and 2007 done for diabetes recommend walking for 10 to 30 minutes every day. And this helps to improve your tissue sensitivity to insulin. And this tissue sensitivity was shown even if there wasn't weight loss. But it was only lasted for 3 days, which is why they want you to have regular activity every day. Exercise can burn body fat, it can build muscle, it relieves stress, which I know we all need. It reduces the risk of heart disease and many other side effects that are caused by diabetes. It is recommended to lose about 5 to 10% of your current weight, or roughly 10 to 20 pounds. Is that all? Well, I did it by cutting out pop and candy. And you don't want to lose more than 1 to 2 pounds per week, because it can be unhealthy. And losing weight by exercise and eating healthy can not only change the way you look, but also the way you feel. Haven't you always wanted to look younger and feel better? I know I have. I'm tired of being the parent that's the one sitting on the couch watching her husband play with the kids, and they're just they're having fun. I don't get to have the fun. I get to watch my kids have play, and they're growing up right before my eyes, and I'm too tired and overweight to be able to do anything about it. And this is why I think we can achieve our lifelong goals of a healthy lifestyle. The reality is that we all have room for improvement when it comes to diet and exercise, whether we have type 2 diabetes or not. Remember, diet alone is not enough to make the proper changes we need to get our sugar levels down. So whether we go on a short walk every day, we are at least increasing the levels at which we are processing our insulin. And we're building our endurance to be able to do more in the future. I have lost 20 pounds. And I know how hard it can be, because my battle is getting out there and exercising. So tonight, when you get home, if you can do me one favor, and yourself, I want you to think about your diet, and I want you to choose one thing that you know is either high in calories, high in sugar, high in fat, and I want you to take that one thing, and I want you to cut it completely out of your diet. And wait and see what happens. I did this with Pop, and in no time I was seeing a change on not only my digital scale, but also my glucose monitor.